I never thought I'd enjoy a stage magician before I went to Sarandal's Carnival.
Ready. The keeper.
Ta.
Rakura. The keeper.
Ta.
Rakura. Mako.
Ta.
I hear the roads aren't safe. Good thing your package travels by sea.
Got plenty. There's really no such...
Back at it again.
One cannot... What may I whisper?
And so we've come. Perhaps, but I wonder, will history repeat itself or rewrite itself? It was a holy city in the First Era, founded by Queen Alessia herself. It has since fallen into crumbling ruin. It is in the mountains of Colonia.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sancretor. Do not underestimate the dangers. I have been through much, but this body is tougher than the great oaks of Valenwood. I go with neither hope nor fear. It is useless to guess at a future that is yet to be. My Lord Varen will open a gateway to Sancretor.
The portal is open. Go now. Return with me.
Alright. Now I got everyone with me.
You could have
Good.
hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut up,
Thorn.
Tharn.
Oh, thank God, it's dragon. I hate fighting gargoyles. Oh, great.
Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Marco, how did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls and torment if I couldn't track your every movement?
Sai, no! Metamarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Moloch Ball, demands it.
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Moloch Baal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and bow before me. I will be a god!
The Amulet of Kings will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines!
You mean your ward of Stendar, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Metamarco has been watching our every move. Metamarco may be powerful enough to break through Stendar's ward eventually. If we can get to the shrines quickly and receive Stendar's blessing, we can pass through the wall. We must make our way to the inner courtyard.
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Red Guard. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Metamarco chose such a massive projected appearance. He's obviously overcompensating for something.
I find it hilarious that you never shut up.
Through that gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. Enter if you wish, but it is a foul place where the dead are restless and angry.
I don't even think it's an option to enter. Kind of seems like a bad idea.
Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the
Amulet
amulet?
of Kings is under the protection of Stendar's ward. It will never be yours.
Ah, Sai. You still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Moloch Ball from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Chim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Moloch Baal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. Will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Metamarco.
make him even less as a god. Please, a moment, my friends. I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods, I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting moment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
Ah, damn it. I pressed the power button. There we go. I can see again.
Set's tears.
You better punch Tharn again. Sai Sahan is nothing if not determined. He once told me that achieving victory is like wrestling an ogre. You don't quit when you're tired. Me, I'll chase Manamarco to the furthest corners of oblivion if I have to. Vengeance is a powerful motivator. We're two of a kind. Stoic. Isn't that what people call us? But we don't talk about our feelings.
Set's tears. I thought I could handle this. I've pushed my body much further than this. It is my mind that pains me. Manamarco filled my head with that voice. Manamarco's voice. It taunted me over and I will make it through this, my friend. I did not endure years of torture in the halls of torment. We must consecrate the 2 shrines with Stendarr's blessing before the vault can be opened. The first shrine rests in the dragon... The shrine is on the far side of the room. Across.
I've a surprise for you, Sai. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon Guard? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and they're quite anxious to see you.
I have no wish of speaking the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must consecrate the shrine. us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust. Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet, Sai. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
The second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There is a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. The altar is on the far side, but to reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
So it's not death down here, which is good.
You did it! The bridge is down!
I honestly just winged that.
Kill them! Beseech you to lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the vault of kings.
Watch it!
Crumbling walls, nauseating smells. This place has all the charm of a Riften brothel. It must feel very much like home to you, Titanfall.
You mean a crypt filled with the rotting corpses of inbred kings and failed statesmen? Must be what it's like at a Tharn family reunion.
It is much more pleasant in the summer months.
will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
By Stendar's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Anamarco.
Soon, you will know the extent of power and bow before me. Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. Bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manimarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my noble friend. Try and stop me.
Let's see what you're made of.
There it is. The shrines have been consecrated in Stendar's name. Now stand in the casting circle and direct the ring at the doors to lift. Look, the amulet. I can see it from here.
About time we faced an actual challenge. Give him a fight.
You are nothing. I am Manimarco.
Keep Manimarco occupied.
You won't keep
I'll
him
close
cold,
the
will
portal.
you?
Minions, arise! Obey me!
I will hold them at the portal.
Let's
Focus on
go.
Anamarco.
I'm tired of these games. Do you really think death can stop the most powerful necromancer Tamriel has ever known? This is merely a transition. My first step towards true immortality. Now witness my true power! Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
Oh, don't piss off Molag Bal.
Everything Menimako did was designed to pit us against each other. We can't let that happen. Look what we can accomplish when we work together.
How uncharacteristically optimistic of you, Tycho. I may have that embroidered on a pin.
The Divines gave you a nose for a reason, Tharn. So you can keep your mouth shut and still keep breathing.
Well played, Tycho. Well played.
It is done. The amulet. Manamaka will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot out-scheme. Sai-Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easier knowing the King of Worms has been defeated. I've not forgotten Vestige. There's another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time.
Always finding room for improvement. Useful. Hold on to that.
Trying to get some more mud crab chittens. There we go.
The companions assemble once more. Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations. Welcome back, Vestige. News of Manimarco's demise spreads as ever straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Bal. That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession. In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Bal forces visions of his... As you wish. Sai-Sahan has something he wanted to ask you as well.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Diva, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men... The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own. The Worm King, Manimarco. All that came after was the... We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic, but please, humor. My lord.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai-Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and... I, Sai-Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew. And may the Vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai-Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to... I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molog Bal. Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Sky. What? No! Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titan-born shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through? You never get used to... My father, He'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities. One last thing. You like mead? I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected. Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it's still... I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet. First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must... Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself. To restore protection. I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish everything. The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again. Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power. Imbue you with... Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseating. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle, Vestige. That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one...
So, going toe-to-toe with the big bad then, are you? Smashing. Good luck to you. This whole...
Let's make this quick.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would. Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vanus Galarian, head of the... Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molong Bal's grip. The anchors, I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Skywatch. Even Iren's person...
Been on the lookout for that.
You'd better be worth my time.
Seems like just moments ago we were in Dune, yes? It is a good thing Raz is so quick on his feet. Wouldn't want you wait. Yes. Vanus Galarian of the Mages Guild. He begs your assistance with a hopeless task. He seeks to bring the Alliance leaders together for a meeting. One which they will... The Queen tells Raz that you speak with her authority, yes? This responsibility is a great one. Better you than Raz. Certain communications must be made. Dangerous communications. This will ensure the safety of all. Job for Cariel?
No way. Do it yourself.
Why?
Thrush is a homicidal maniac, and Copper Daria, let's just say I'm not her favorite person.
Why is Copper Daria displeased with Cariel?
I may have collapsed a building on top of her. Accidentally.
Ah, yes. This one forgot about that. Very well. Raz will take care of it. And he will send Copper Daria your warmest regards.
Apologies for my lateness.
Damn it, Raz. Not so close.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody. And all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor. You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected. You have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they... I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories. An island called Stirk. That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral.
Oh, yeah. Took me a few seconds to realize what you meant by thingies. It's like, your glasses aren't down here. I know, it's ridiculous. She's a little gaming buddy. It's pretty darn cute. Yeah, she is.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Queen Irene's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
So Queen Irene sends her personal champion into the stronghold of her greatest enemy. Either she has a lot of faith in you, or she's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak. Dibella's legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet. Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite? Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassin...
Tell Cariel
that went well, I think. To Mournhold, where Skald King Yoren is waiting for us. I'm given to understand that his palace is inaccessible.
The enemy have you, Daria? Just so you know, I already...
I believe I need to go to Markarth and steal something, right?
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the armatures will cut you down where you stand. We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions?
Honored Skald King,
You
I am here,
Silence,
personal
bro.
champion of Queen
Master
Irene.
Galerion, please continue.
My companion hopes ending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak. I will stay your execution since you came all this way, but choose your words carefully. Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, to fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me? Where the All-Flags army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend.
I didn't think it possible. Well done. We have much to do. All three leaders have agreed to join us on... Individually, the leaders are rational. Even everything's been prepared. Then, with your permission, I'll open...
The word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all... I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the blood... I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Sir.
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are I don't care who you are. If you can't carry—
We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Kinda hoping she wouldn't be a douchebag,
Wonderful.
but I guess
It's
I was wrong.
Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. To pull you away from your toys, Telly.
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll be— The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Intractable fools. Their pride.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across town, willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact.
This is going about as well as Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering.
Save your breath. I wouldn't. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes, without... How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History...
Oh, that worked.
With our combined strength, we might have a chance, but our distrust... Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor. An excellent point. Very well.
This queen of yours is spirited. I'll give her that. But that's more than I'm getting from them. What? I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few. And Molag Baal's followers are legion. Arce's beard, you're a bold one. But you may be right. Barbarian and the child...
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses soon. With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... I have an ill feeling.
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean!
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal! Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean! Protect the leaders!
Got your back.
My guards, all dead.
Don't mind me. I'll be...
This is all they send to kill me.
I like the queen.
Fine.
Some quiet. The situation is far worse than I could have imagined. Maybe...
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of... Agreed. There's no time to waste. Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island. After that terrible display of power. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
I wish I could go with you. I've always wanted to cut down some Daedra on Molag Bal.
Stendarr, protect us all! We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, it's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor.
What's this?
Oh, it's Cadwell.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to... Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good. Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely. I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention it? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of... am I not speaking the... Did I? I don't...
Come. You're dead. Good eye. Better overstocked than under.
This one and his beloved mate, Sochi. This one and his mate. We lost our way one night. We followed a light in the forest. We were attacked by this one's beloved.
They've been captured. I arrived with a few other wizards, conjuration masters. We helped open the portal and collect the gate key from the coffin.
Watch it. Let's see what you're made of. Give him a fight. Skill issue. What can I do? You could brew something nice with that.
The trial is over. An excellent suggestion. Oh, good. A guard. And I thought this was going to be boring.
Come and be judged, Moses.
Excellent. Head down to the holding cells and free my companions. I'll guard our way out of here.
Pretty poor excuse for a guard.
You're no god. Grab that key on the table and open these cages. I still can't believe they sentenced me to death. Oh,
The fresh air of freedom. Thanks for opening that cage.
oh, a familiar face. This one didn't recognize you at first, but you arrived just in time. Tara Malkur? Well, why didn't you say so? Tara...
They cast a shield spell on the gate. We're trapped.
We'll deal with the gate. Just keep them away from us until we're done.
You have been judged. You won't escape. You won't escape. No one ever escapes my judgment. penalty is death. You'll never escape my judgment, mortals.
Who's better than us? Nobody.
I'll execute you myself.
Pretty poor excuse.
You've been judged and found wanting, Sivon.
Enough fun and games. Let's get out of here.
The diversion I set up is working. Hurry before the Daedra notice and come after us. We fought well, didn't we? I think we've opened a portal to the city. Feel free to use it if you want. We're in your debt. All right, let's head out. We've got portals to stabilize, you know.
Ooh, the glitter.
Fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
You've got rubbish.
Got here as quick as I could. Rel- I am too low. I'm with you.
Oh, that does make a significant difference.
Building up a staff. Good thinking.
The great and wondering. Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my allies. Separated and alone, I decided to complete our mission. In case it needs to be said, the Black Forge creates all of Molag Bal's vile weapons. No need to concern yourself. I'm sure I have this well in hand. I imagine I've already destroyed the Great Shackle, and even now we're celebrating our victory over the Lord of Brutality.
I should probably go to bed in a minute.
You could craft something nice with that.
Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my ally.
Always worth stocking up.
How the hell does one get in here?
You there, please. What a ridiculous question. I am the Great Mage's essence of health. The Daedra captured Vannis. They plan to use. Vampires feed upon this essence and weaken it. Kill the vampires and collect the energy they siphon from me. When Vannis Galerion was captured, he cast a spell that divided him into his 3 essential essences: health, stamina,
Re-up that enchantment before you're caught without it.
Yes.
Good looking out. Recharging that.
I sense the time to reforge the essences of the great. The essence before you has been used to feed the slaves and keep them working. Talk to the slave's taskmaster used a device to rip away my energy. The device can recover the energy, but doing so will destroy the soul shriven you target. What can I tell you that you don't already know?
I hate this so-called... Not a chance. Well, in that case, just make sure...
Why?
I wish I'm more... Oh, so...
Always with them.
Don't run, Alexis. Oh, Alexis.
I hate these raptors.
Didn't think you could get any stronger. You good? Of course you are. You again.
Vanus divided himself to prevent them from using his considerable energy to power the Great Shackle. It didn't. They planned to use the Great Mage to provide a
The mage belongs to me!
And vitality. Welcome back. And now stamina returns. How I've missed you, old friend. Ah, much better. Now, follow me out of this foul place. Then we can talk. Perhaps I shouldn't have attempted this one. Yes, the Great Shackle, where the plane meld begins and ends. The time has come. The Great... Stay close and... This won't be easy. This won't be easy.